first, can you see Teacher Cha?
Yes, I can.
Okay, that's great. How about can you hear me?
Yes.
That's great. Now let us know each other first because this is our first time. By the way, let me repeat, I am Teacher Cha from Philippines and welcome to my class. What is your name?
My name is Hui.
Okay. Do you have an English name?
You can call me Henry.
Henry. Nice to meet you, Henry. I am
Yeah.
Teacher Cha. Okay, and let me ask you, how old are you?
I am. I'm 13.
13. A teenager. And I am 22 years old. And where are you specifically in Vietnam? Where are you from?
I'm from Vietnam.
Okay, where in Vietnam?
Vietnam in Asia.
In Asia, that's great. You're great at geography. Are you from Hanoi?
Yes.
That's great. Okay, and let me ask you, what do you like to do?
My hobby.
Yes, your hobbies. Great.
I like to play football and watch film.
You watch what?
Watch movie. Watch movie.
Wow, you like to watch movies. That's a great way of learning English. Keep it up. And football also. And by the way, teacher Cha likes to read. Okay, to read and to travel to other places. And also I love to teach English.
Uh,
Okay, and let me ask you, can I ask you, why do you want to study English?
what?
Why do you want to study English?
Because English is the key to the future.
Wow, that's very brilliant. Brilliant answer. That's the key to the future. Because if we know English,
I can talk and speak to all people in the world.
well, it's basically English is a global language. That's one. Thank you for your answer. That's very brilliant. Now, for my class, okay, please remember I am Teacher Cha, and for my class, always remember to look at the teacher, look, listen to the teacher, okay, and
Yeah.
always speak in English. Okay, I hope it's clear. Let me ask you, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, can I hear a loud yes?
Yes.
Yes, okay, let's move on. Okay, we have our book here. Can you see the book here?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. And can you see a picture here?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Can you tell me what is in the picture?
There is a classroom with the students are studying.
Great. So you were saying, okay, there is a classroom with the students studying. Great. And what else?
Uh, there is a blackboard.
Mm-hmm.
The picture of someone like
Mm-hmm.
a leader of this country.
Oh, that's very huge. Okay, that's great thought. Okay. Okay, so you were saying there is a leader. Okay. And usually, can you tell teacher who is the leader inside the classroom?
What?
Who is the leader inside the classroom?
Leader. No,
Yes,
I
tell.
say the picture of the leader up on the board on the
Yeah.
blackboard.
Yes, great, great eyesight. And also, what can you say about school from this time?
What?
What can you say? Do you go to school?
Yes.
Okay, and in school, what can you say about your school?
My school.
Yes, your school. What
In
can you say about it?
my school have a football field
Wow. And
and a swimming pool.
wow. And
My school have about 900 students,
oh, that's great information. And
and it have two special classes for smart students.
where do you belong?
I belong in uh, this English class
Mm-hmm.
in grade 7.
Wow, so you're grade 7. Great job. Thank you for sharing that. Now let's go to the text now. We are going to talk about school. Can you read the story for the first line?
Lena lives near her school. She
Mhm.
likes studying. Her favorite subjects are math and science. She wants to be a doctor or an engineer someday.
Great reading. Now let us go into some other words that we have to repeat. Can you say this?
Leave,
Lives. Okay, don't forget the letter S. It's lives.
leaves,
Wow, better. Okay, here. Can you say this?
silence,
Great. Science. Can you say it again?
science,
Wow. Wow, that's better. Can you say doctor or an engineer?
doctor or an engineer.
No, that's better. Let me ask you what do you want to be someday?
I want to be a soccer player someday.
And
Or maybe I want to be uh, maybe a doctor.
wow. So in order to fulfill that dream, why what do we want to do? Or how do we fulfill that dream?
What?
How do we? How do we make that dream or make that dream come true?
Uh,
Mhm.
if I must to study, learn
Wow.
English, and uh, practice it every day.
Okay, that's great. Thank you for sharing that. Though, so yes, that's why this is our topic for today. It's all about school. Now, before we go deeper to the text, okay, please just tell me if you cannot understand the way I speak or if it's too fast. Okay, let's study keywords or some words that we have to understand. First, we have the word.
Leaves,
Okay, don't forget letter S. Say leaves.
leaves.
That's better. Okay, can you tell me what do you know about the word leaves?
Huh?
When we say leaves, what do we mean by leaves?
Um, leaves mean the place, the address, what the address of where we live.
Okay, that's great. Thank you for sharing that. And also, okay, it is all about the text here. Who lives near the school?
Is Lena.
Great. Again, also next we have here studying. What do you mean by studying?
Studying means um, we learn about everything at school.
Okay. So we're saying studying means we learn in school. And what do we usually do when we study? Me
We
too.
usually note it. Note it.
Okay, note, say note things or note ideas. And
and and do homework.
wow. Okay, when we study, you can say where to always answer using complete sentence. When we study, we usually note ideas and do works. That's great, brilliant. Now let's move on. How about the word favorite?
Favorite.
Yeah.
Favorite mean uh, something we like it.
We like. Okay, can you say this?
Favorite means something we like.
Okay, so you were saying me, your favorite sport is
Football.
football. That's great. Thank you for making that sentence. Now, so how about subjects? Do you have an idea about subjects? What do we mean by subjects?
Subject.
Mhm.
Mm, Subject is the thing we learn uh, in some group like math, English, or science.
So you were saying subjects. So remember, when I say subjects, these are a lot. Okay, so you will use the article or the helping verb are. Okay, subjects are something we learn in school. That's great sentence. Like English.
Math
Mhm. And
and science.
okay, so let me ask you from the text, who likes studying?
Uh, Lena likes study.
Great. They like studying. Can you say this? Lena.
Lena
Mhm.
likes study.
Wow. And what is her favorite subjects? What are?
Her favorite subjects are math and science.
Nice sentence. And also, next word is this understandable now? Is this understandable? Can we move on now to the next? Okay, when I say doctor,
Doctor.
yes, a doctor. Do you know a doctor?
Yes, a doctor is mean a person who take care of patient.
Okay, great. So you can say a doctor is someone who takes care of a patient. Okay, can you say this?
A doctor is someone who takes care of the patients.
That's great. Thank you so much. And also, can you tell me, do we need a lot of doctors today?
What?
Do we need a lot of doctors today?
Yes,
Why? Why do you say so?
because the population of the world are very huge, and so there are people uh, who will many people will die. So we need doctor to save them.
Wow. Okay, and usually, how about in the COVID-19? Do we need doctors?
Yes,
Okay. What do you feel about COVID-19?
I think COVID-19 is mm,
Mm-hmm. COVID-19 can do it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think
COVID-19 is.
COVID-19 is a dangerous pandemic. Uh, uh, so we need to keep us far away from COVID-19, and many people was died by it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we need to protect us, protect. I need to protect myself from this.
This pandemic. Wow, that's brilliant. Thank you for sharing that. Can you say this first? Okay, say,
The population of the world is very huge.
say world.
War,
Okay,
war,
world. Okay,
world.
that's better. Wow. Here,
COVID-19 is a dangerous pandemic.
say
Pandemic.
pandemic.
Pad. What?
Pan pandemic.
Pandemic.
That's better. Can you say 19?
19.
Teen.
Teen.
Wow, that's better. Here. Many people
Many people die.
died.
Die.
Okay, because it's already done, so we use the verb, the past tense, died. Okay?
Die.
Wow, that's great. And let's move on. How about the word engineer? What do you know about engineers?
Engineer. Uh, engineer is a job
Mhm.
of engineer is a job that the person who repair
Mhm.
repair the engines of car or motorbike.
Area.
Who
Okay, and
repair the engine of
mhm.
car and motorbike.
Okay, that's a great idea. But are engineers somewhat repairing a house or helping to build a house with an architecture? Is it someone who repairs a house? Do you
Uh,
think so? Mhm.
yes.
Yes. Okay, so I can say who repairs the house. But you have an idea about the house or someone who helped the architects? Just
Someone who helped
mhm.
the architect to build house.
Architect. Repairs the house and someone who helped the architect. The person.
Who helped the architect.
Okay, architecture is the plan. Okay, it's the building, but architect is the person. Thank you so much. And let's move on here. Okay, so from the text or from the words that we have talked about, can you tell me if what does Lena want to be someday?
What?
What does Lena want to be someday?
Mm, Lena wants to be a doctor or an engineer someday.
Okay, so you can say
Lena wants to be
Mhm.
a doctor or an engineer someday.
Something great. Can you say or?
Or
That's better. Okay, Henry, it's almost 25 minutes. Okay, but let's have a summary first of our lesson for today. Okay, so for today we have studied about school and we talked about the keywords. Okay, these are the keywords. Okay, please understand or remember these words. And what are these words again?
is leaves. They are
And
leaves studying.
mhm,
Favorite
and the
subjects.
subjects and
Doctor and
doctor.
engineer.
Thank you so much, Henry, for remembering these words. And please here, try to always apply these words when you are communicating with someone. Okay, so you did well today. Do you have any questions to teacher Chuck?
Yes.
Okay, what's your question?
Where are you come from?
Wow, thank you for that question, Henry. I am from the Philippines, here in Pangasinan. Pangasinan.
Angus.
Yes, Pangasinan,
Where you live?
Philippines. I live here in Lingayen. This is away from Manila, which is the city of the Philippines.
Oh,
Yes. Do you want to
good.
come here?
Yes, but
Mhm.
does in Philippines have a good food?
What is it? Does Philippines have?
Have a good food?
Good food? Yes. We have a lot of delicious foods here. You can try. I'll tell you sooner. What are those foods? Do you have
Yeah.
questions? Thank you for those questions and mhm.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Yes, goodbye. Thank you. Nice to meet you and I hope to see you again. Keep
Yes.
safe. Thank you for listening. We're so active.
See you
Bye
later.
bye. Yes, bye bye.